I love baking. I was into food and nutrition in school then. When it was time for practicals, I'm always happy. I pack all my mom stuff to school to cook and everything. So it's been fun. I've always loved it. So it's not.
Wow,
not big.
that's awesome. So let me ask a question based on what you just said. Like, did you at any point, get to work with someone? How did you come to that conclusion that you wouldn't be so tolerant of bossy bosses or difficult bosses?
It's just my kind of a person. I'm an introvert.
Okay.
So I'm not the people type like that.
Okay.
So when all those energy comes, no, and I know at the extent at which I can take things at the point. So might cause one or two issues. So
okay. So you didn't get to work at all before you started your business,
no,
did you?
I didn't work. It was never in my
At all, not even IT.
Yeah, I went. Yeah, I did IT.
Okay.
For the 3 months. I tried. I did. Anyway, I worked for somebody. Do we still had issues? I had issues with the boss last.
Oh wow. But most
you cannot. I really don't like when you try to. I don't know how to put this thing.
Okay.
You don't regard people because somebody working for you. Then there's no regard or anything. I'm somebody. I'm very big on respect. So I don't like when I'm being disrespected in any way. So.
Oh, okay. So like, because the reason why I asked that question, because there's this school of thought that like you do business better if you work with someone, because you transfer the knowledge. And I think I agree to an extent. That was why I asked that. Have you worked at any point, maybe IT, like you transfer some of those skills acquired into your business? For example, someone who has worked in maybe HR, for someone, the HR side of their business will always be different than someone who didn't have that exposure or experience. Do you understand? Someone who has worked in marketing for someone else, they transfer that knowledge and skill into their business and other things like that. Someone who has managed, that was why I asked that. Did you at any time work for someone?
I don't work for anyone, but at the beginning of my career I attended a lot of seminars on business.
Okay.
So I learned a lot from there.
Right.
I attended a lot.
Okay.
I learned a lot from there.
To build the other skills that are needed. Okay, that's a good one. So that's also very important. Yes. Either ways, whether one works for someone or not, because some people want to work but they didn't get the opportunity to do that. Like, for example, someone like me, I really wanted to work for a few years before venturing into business, but I didn't get that. Like, I didn't get jobs that suited what I wanted. Is it that it was outside Ibadan, or the available positions, or what's it called, are not fitting for me. Yeah, so I just had to go into business instead of just waiting. And then when I eventually got to work for someone, it was related to what I do as an instructor, like a baking instructor. So I was answerable to someone, but it was still something I enjoyed doing. So it was a bit easier like that. Yeah, thank you for sharing that. So when did you start business? When did you stop being a hobby baker and started making money?
I started officially 2019. Yeah.
Okay.
That's when I started.
Wow.
Making money with. That's when I opened my studio and everything. Then I started building on it. Yes.
Oh wow, that's interesting. So that's 3 years. Are you 3 years already?
No, yeah, November will be 3
years. Okay, November. Okay, are we having a party?
I don't know. Let's not try. With the economy like this.
No. Don't bring that one. No. We'll celebrate the 3 years. That's amazing. Like, even starting a business in Nigeria, I'm pushing through. Like, it's not for the faint-hearted.
No, not at all.
Not for the faint-hearted. So, like, I see more of your. Anyway, let me just say that I've seen more of your small chops posts than I've seen your cakes. Okay. So is it that the small chop side is what you do more of, or?
And the small chops, small chops, they are small packages. Okay. So people can easily buy small packages like that. No cake. You have to.
Yeah, that's true.
Everything involved.
Yeah,
But
that's
small
true.
jobs are small
That's true.
packages that come. Okay,
People
I want
can
to, I
just
feel
snack
like
on
it
it
is
or just
eh,
get
yeah,
together.
but cake is an occasion and the rest. That's why you see more of this.
Wow,
small jobs.
that's true. I agree with that. I didn't even think of that actually. But I just knew that the few times I saw your status, small chops, those platters, oh god, they always tempt me.
Yeah, they are very
Minus
nice
the
too.
sausage,
Very,
oh.
very nice.
Every other thing. Always tempting, but I don't really like the
Yeah,
sausage.
not everybody like. Some people say I don't want sausage.
Yes, so
Like,
and I remember we ordered a box some years ago, and it was very nice, like
thank you.
very very nice, yeah. And that was my first time, but I just said I know that blessing. That she had made cake for us before, so I know that this much of is very great, and I was not disappointed.
Thank you.
Thank you for that. Thank you for doing quality job. Thank you for putting your best foot forward. Yeah.
Yeah, I grew up with when my parents they are good food lovers, so I'm a good food lover, so I can't make
anything
nonsense,
less.
anything less.
Yeah,
Take it,
that's
so.
very important. I like that. I like that you've been able to transfer that into your business.
Yeah.
Like what you can't take, the quality you can't take, you
I
can't give it out.
out.
Yeah, and that's very key. When we do business from the heart, we are thinking of the other people. Do unto others as you want them to do to you. So if I can't take this or feed my family this, then I can't give it to a customer. Kudos, thank you for that. Yeah, so I want to ask, if you were to choose, like now, if somebody says, okay, I want to invest in this your business, choose a side of it, cakes or small chops.
No. That's difficult.
Cakes or small chops, which will you
Very
choose?
difficult.
Yeah, pick one. Just assume. Let's
I
assume.
think I'll go for cake because cake is more versatile.
Okay.
You know, cake involves creativity. It involves a lot. You know, you can't just cake doesn't end. But small chops, you know, you are doing samosa, spring rolls.
Yeah.
But cake is versatile. It doesn't end. Different design comes.
Yeah,
And
I agree
everything.
with
So
that.
I would like to explore more. So I'll go
The
for
cake side. I you know why? Small chops is more like doing the same thing every time, except something new comes. Maybe one new thing comes in.
Okay,
But cake, you hardly. In fact,
Different
there are some
designs
bakers who
and
don't even
rest.
like repeating designs. Yeah.
Like
So
this.
I love that, and I think cake has more money. Or what would you say cake? Okay, from your expenses, you do small chops
cake has
and then
more
you
money.
do cakes.
But small chops is in large quantities you make money from small chops.
Okay, but the
Cake.
stress is more, except if you have hands.
Yeah, the stress is more with small chops. Making the wraps of small chops is the stress, very stressful.
And that is where the work is.
That's
Really.
where
The
work
frying is just
The
like
frying, no,
you-
that's the
but the
making
wrapping of
no,
the
putting your hand inside fire.
Jesus.
It's not easy. So when people you cut price, you think people think you want to. You
treat
know the
them.
stress.
I
You
think
get so-
one of the things, maybe we'll start having customers come and do visits in our studios so that they will have an idea of what
How
goes
it is,
on
yes.
behind this. And I like that because I was on your page. I was on your page recently, like I think yesterday, and I saw your video of when you were doing the small chops wrap.
Yeah.
I think when people see that, it gives them an idea of what goes on behind the scene before the yummy stuff that you eat. Hey, it's not easy. The hands have passed through fire. Me, I just give it up. I greet all of you.
Sometimes I just try to flip. The thing will burn me. I just
Try.
you know.
And you keep going. You have to keep going.
Keep on going now. Get so.
I don't know. I really don't know if I can go into small chops. Because it's not child's play really.
No,
it's
it's
not
not.
child's play. So I think it takes passion beyond the money. If you don't have a passion for it to do it, I don't think the money is enough motivation, or is it?
Not really.
I'd rather do cakes. Like just give me cakes.
Cakes that.
I'd rather do cakes than wrapping spring rollers. And if you didn't even wrap it well, now that's another problem because it will just burst open in the oil, and that's waste.
The wrap where you don't wrap it well, everything just burst open.
No. See, well done to you. Keep it up. Thank God you
Even
sell.
the puff takes techniques.
I'm telling you, if you don't know how to
fry at a certain
temperature, yes.
You don't mix to a certain level.
Yes, that's
so
true.
You won't get what you want. So.
That's right, because I do puff puff a lot, and there are times that the puff puff will show you that come here. You cannot do wuru wuru to the answer. You can't rush the process. Just allow me. Oh God, even the temperature there was, because I didn't learn it formally, so I was trial and error, check recipe. Sometimes the something will fry like buns. it will have all these spikes,
Yes.
rough. And sometimes if the temperature is not hot enough, if the oil is not hot enough, the puff puff will not bounce back.
Not bounce back. It was so cold.
Ah God,
That's
puff
like
puff showed me small, but
and if
then
the temperature is too hot,
it will
won't
just it
done.
won't cook inside.
It won't cook inside.
Yes.
It just fry
Yeah, you
outside.
see now, you see the pro talking. She's a pro. You do trainings, right?
Yeah, it
I will get to that so that you can share that with our people listening, so that anyone who is interested in learning. But see, guys, our chops are amazing. So I can say that I've had our chops. Yeah. So and I remember I bought frozen spring rolls and
Yes,
samosa.
yes,
I think
yeah,
I bought
frozen
a few
rolls
times to just fry that. Me, I cannot do this stress, so I can fry and enjoy. So
Yeah.
that is also available for those who don't want to, go through the stress of wrapping and preparing the filling. So you can just buy and have it at home as ready made, ready to go snacks that you can just fry for your guests or even for your business. Like
Yes,
somebody who
right,
does
right.
puff puff now and wants to maybe start small chops, you can remove that stress and pay someone who already does the rolls, the wraps.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, that's amazing. How do people think of these businesses? Like, what made you venture into selling pre-rolled wraps?
It's normal. Some people like it hot. Like they want to eat it immediately from
as
the
it
fire.
dey
Hot.
hot.
So okay, why not buy the fresh ones,
And just
then
fry.
fry it and eat it? Because if you want something hot, all the delivery people before they will get to you and everything.
Yes, and you can't even
It won't be
package
as
it hot.
You can't, because if you package it hot,
It will just
get
get
soggy. Yes.
Yes. So wow,
I
that's
know
a
that
that's a
thing.
very good reason. I hope, do you push that narrative when you sell your product, like the wraps? When you're advertising the wraps, you sell that narrative of
Not
you
yet.
can have
I
it
think
as
I'll
it dey
start.
hot.
Yeah.
That's a very good
That's a
one.
very
No,
good
well
one.
done. That's nice. That's nice. So we'll take a short break now for our music to play, and then we'll be right back. Thank you.
Back in the day when I was nobody. Back in the day when there was no money. Poverty day and it was not funny. For visiting day, nobody come for me.
So when
But I thank my papa. And I thank my mama. Them they walk and pray. But stop saying no easy, brother. He been paying me gaga. Story, oh. Allow me to tell my story, God. Glory, oh. Papa made me take the glory, God. Now my story, oh. Allow me to tell my story, God. Glory, oh. Papa made me take the glory, God. Ẹ bá mi júbà fún bàbá lókè, ẹ tọ́lé fún bàbá lókè, ẹ gbé gbá ọpẹ́ ó yẹ̀yẹ́, ẹ gbé gbá ọpẹ́ ó yẹ̀yẹ́, ẹ bá mi júbà fún bàbá lókè, ẹ tọ́lé fún bàbá lókè, ẹ gbé gbá ọpẹ́ ó yẹ̀yẹ́, ẹ gbé gbá ọpẹ́ ó yẹ̀yẹ́. I can't believe my eyes, na me be this my guy, I must be dreaming, na me don make am o. Allow me to tell my story, God. Glory, oh. Papa make you take the glory, God. Story, oh. Yeah. Allow me to tell my story, God. Glory, oh. Papa make you take the glory, God. I can't believe my eyes. I can't believe my eyes. Oh Lord have mercy.
Naija, and I'm your host Tolu Adetunji. We are streaming live from GSM Studios, Ministry of Information, Culture and Tourism, Secretariat Agodi Ibadan, and I have with me here Blessing Regal, Bere Cakes, and we've been having an amazing time, hearing her share our story. So Blessing, I want to ask you, would you say Nigeria is an encouraging place to run a bakery business? Would you say it's how has it been? How has it been for you?
No, it's not.
As a young baker, an upcoming baker, trying to establish.
It has not been easy. Nigeria is not making it easy, especially this year. It has been, I would say, a little bit bad because of inflation. I don't know, inflation and everything. Inflation is
very steep.
Very it's too much. It's too much. Some people, when you tell them price, they just see the price and they don't talk again because
they can't afford to. Some cannot. A lot of people cannot even afford to because salary is not increasing. Earning power is not increasing. At
this point, yes, a lot of people are cutting down budgets, cost and everything, and it's affecting the cake business because cake business is a cake in an occasion is not like very compulsory.
Exactly.
So people might easily cut it off. It has not been easy, but the thing is, you don't give up. You keep on pushing because definitely things will get better. So you don't stop because things are at the hard times at the moment. Yes, being a startup baker is not easy. It's not easy because a lot of people will not want to patronize you because they think you're a startup, you don't know what you're doing. They've not heard of you before. They've not seen much of your work and everything. So having to convince them will be kind of stressful. But you just have to keep on pushing and posting. And I remember at the beginning I did free cakes just to snap pictures and have something to post and sometimes decorate dummy cakes. That's icing sugar, that one is gone.
Yeah,
so it's not easy, but you just have to keep on pushing. And one thing that will make your market sell is make sure when you're pushing something out there, it's of quality. Yes, don't because when you put quality out there, people definitely come back for more. Quality is very, very
I can pick key points from what you just shared. Even though it's like a tough season generally for people in business, people in paid employment, it's a tough season. We all go to the same market, at least most people we go to the same market, and it's not like I'm a baker. I have one special place where I buy for less. So as I'm buying for my business, I'm also buying for my personal use. And then the people that we are expecting to patronize us to, they are going to the same market. They are buying, inflation has made prices go high, and so they cut off anything that is not a necessity.
Yes.
So I get it very well. And then you said something about pushing through, not giving up. Tough times don't last, but tough people do. So it's easy to want to be discouraged and say, what is it all about, God? One is just stressing and all of that. But like you said, quality, people appreciate quality. They may not be able to buy at that instance, maybe because they feel that the price is high, but they will keep it in mind. That when I have the money, when I've raised enough money, this is definitely someone I would like to do business with. So my people out there, let's keep putting one foot before the other. Let's not give up on our dreams and visions for our businesses or whatever engagement that we are into. It won't last forever. The tough season will not last forever, but it will build us and toughen us up for other challenges ahead, because nobody promised a smooth ride. Even the top businesses in the world, they've had their seasons of low times. If we bring some of our top bakers here today to talk, they will share their experiences and how they've been able to get to this point because they pushed through. They didn't give up on the vision that they had for their business. Thank you for sharing that, Blessing.
Okay.
Yeah, so I would like to ask, do you have a team at this stage of your business? Do you have people who work for you or with you, or whether part-time or full-time? Have you been able to employ anyone to work with you?
Yeah, right now I think I'm still handling stuffs, but I'm sure very soon I'm going to get somebody, even if it's just somebody that will clean up, because that clean up is a big something.
Clean up.
Clean up.
My least favorite part.
cleaning
And
up.
you can't just leave the dishes. You can't just leave
No,
those
you
things. You
cannot.
have to just
You have
like,
to clean it up.
gosh, I don't like that part of
Not
baking
at all.
too. I'd rather